Due to the nationwide lockdown, several people are suffering due to lack of food. A restaurant chain has come forward and is distributing over 2,000 boxes of food every day in Ulsoor. And hotel owners are also planning to increase the number of food to be distributed to the destitutes as well as the homeless people and the aged also. So we are seeing freshly cooked food which is being packed now, and over 2,000 boxes of food is being supplied by a popular restaurant chain in the city, and they will be distributing over 2,000 boxes of food every day. And these are visuals from the canteen in Ulsoor, where healthy and hygienic food is being prepared, and all the precautionary measures are being taken by the restaurant owners too. My colleague Ashish was also present there at the kitchen. He also caught up with the owner of the restaurant as well as the sponsors too. Let's listen in.
Ever since Prime Minister Modi announced a nationwide lockdown, there have been a lot of people who are also pointing out towards the fact that while this move is going to make sure that the country stays healthy, it is definitely going to affect people from the marginalized part of India, and also people who are in dire need of food every day, and people who survive on daily wage. And to make sure that these people are not left out, millions of people across the country have been making sure that they pool in their efforts and try and make sure that these people are helped during these testing times. Right now we have one such resto cafe in Bangalore which is preparing over 2,000 meal boxes a day, every day, ever since the lockdown began, and will continue to do so till this lockdown lasts. Right now we are here, and let us take a look at what exactly happens here. So this is what you're looking at. They're preparing the food here. They'll be packing this in about 2,000 meal boxes, and they will be delivering it to people who need it, people who do not really have access to food. Because of course, remember, even people who have money find it hard to go look around restaurants, because all the restaurants are closed. And even though you have some places offering food, it is still crowded and it is still risky. So these people find it very hard. So this is the food being prepared here. Many containers as such have been prepared and they are already packed. Now this is the last of the lot which is being prepared. Let us also show you the other arrangements which are in place here. So also there there is a whole lot of preparation that is going on over here. People are making sure that everything is hygienic, everything is properly kept, arranged, so that there is no sort of contamination that really happens here, because of course this is some serious situation that the country is dealing with, and now as much safety and as much precaution one can take, they are taking that. Also, everyone's been maintaining social distancing here as well. They're wearing gloves, they're making sure that everything is hygienic, and the food that is packed is of utmost quality. These are the boxes that you're looking at which have been packed so far by these people, and they are making sure that these are delivered to the people who require it as and when they need it. Also, there are many other boxes, like I was telling you, already prepared, already packed, ready to be delivered, and these will be given to people who need it the most at this point in time, because of course you have a lot of people who do not really have access to a lot of facilities that are being provided as of now. So these people will be benefiting from all of that. Let me now speak to the owner of this place and try and understand what exactly is the motivation behind it, and also how did you come up with this idea?
So considering the fact that the restaurant industry is already kind of crashed down because of the whole COVID-19 issue, we've been trying to raise donations from our customers, friends, family, relatives and stuff like that. We thought we'll do our part by playing a very crucial role in terms of serving food to the city. We're trying to reach out to people like street vendors, people on the streets, people who are sleeping on the roadside, and people who don't really have access to basic necessities and meals that could include gloves, masks, sanitizers or whatever else. So we've been collecting a lot of funds from people online, and we've been promoting ourselves on Instagram and trying and raising those funds. But moving further, we've been given a lot of access to being allowed to serve these meals to the Bangalore police, and moving forward we're going to be I'm going to have to cut off there just for a second. So we're being helped by Mr. Nikhil Kamath, who's actually heading Zerodha, and he's going to be helping us with the donations for funding these meals to the Bangalore police, as well as reaching out to the common man who is outside there on the streets, and we're trying to ensure that everybody gets their daily necessities and meals. I'm going to have to cut off for a second. I'm just going to take a break. Yeah. Yeah, so we've been helped a lot with this entire team that you can see here, and they've all taken a lot of risk and chances in terms of preparing the meals. Of course, we're maintaining hygiene, sanitization, and everything else as long as we can. In fact, I was on the streets yesterday serving meals to a lot of people who have absolutely no access to anything. And we've been playing our parts, and we're hoping to use the money in the right way. And considering the fact that Nikhil Kamath from Zerodha is going to be boosting, giving us a tremendous boost from today onwards, we'll be doing anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000 meals a day to everyone around the city.
So how many people do you have working here? Because of course, packing 2,000 meal on a consistent basis is, of course, it requires a lot of effort, especially in these times wherein you have most of the things shut already. So how many people do you have working? How long does it take to make all of this? And what's your planning?
So we had staff of about 45. We have a strength of about 45. Obviously, they've been sitting idle, without much work all these days. But since we've started this operation, I think all of them have decided to come and help us, serve these meals. We start preps at 5:30 a.m. and it goes on till 10:30, and at about 11 a.m. we dispatch these meals to different parts of the city. Yeah.
Okay. And what are your plans going forward? How many meals do you plan on doing? And are you planning to do this till the lockdown continues?
We want to do it until the lockdown continues. Currently, we're trying to raise some funds. Like I said, that Nikhil Kamath from Zerodha is backing us up, and we actually have no clarity on how long this whole lockdown is going to take place, and we're trying to push as much as we can. And a lot of friends, family, a lot of customers, people on Instagram have randomly been dropping in a lot of cash to help us kind of push these meals. So, which is also going to help all of our staff and everyone else moving forward. Yeah.
So there you have it. These are the people that have been working day and night to make sure that people who require food at this time, this juncture, this critical juncture, also get it, and that too at free of cost. So these people also deserve a round of applause, because obviously this is not easy, because they of course have families who are obviously worried about their safety, their health as well, but they've left all of that behind. They've come out here, they're working day and night, and they're making sure that people who are left out in the open, people who do not have access to food and water, are given that. And also the fact that this is really happening throughout the city. Many people are coming up with this initiative. Many people are trying to not just sit at home idle, watch Netflix and chill, but also they're coming out and helping those who need their help during this lockdown. All of this is absolutely appreciable. With camera person Sushil, Ashish Parikh for News 9, Bengaluru.